Everyone who needs to move bulky loads with ease, accuracy and safety will benefit from using Skoots, even in confined spaces. Skoots are available in 6 models, with load capacities from 600 kilograms to 5,000 kilograms. The SK2000 model covers general applications and is the most popular model. Before operating, check Skoots for loose or missing nuts and bolts, stress cracks, broken welds, worn tyres and bearings and general wear and tear. Ensure the load is within the safe working capacity of the Skoots, as designated on the side of the Skoots units, and that all floor areas are suitable for the total load. Remember that the stated load capacity is per pair, not each side. Make sure your route is clear of all hazards such as debris, electrical cables, potholes and deep gullies. Use a ramp when negotiating a curb or steps, and don't use Skoots on a steep hill or incline. Place the Skoots unit centrally under each end of the load, ensuring that the load is located firmly in the heel of the toe plate. Secure the load using both straps, ensuring they're hooked into the eye bolts at each end and cross at the back of the units. Pull the strap tight and close the overcam buckle. The load is now ready for lifting. Tighten the valve wheel on the side of the jack units at both ends to close the valve. Then use the pump handles on the jacks to lift the load, making sure you achieve your minimum ground clearance. Lift evenly, alternating at each end to keep load horizontal, and use minimum ground clearance. Don't place your hands or feet under the load or moving parts when the load is raised. You may now move the load, pushing rather than pulling. Make sure that you maintain control and stability of the load at all times. Ensure you can see where you are going or get a colleague to help and guide you. On cambers and slopes, use the directional locks fitted to the casters. Once the load is in position, release the valve wheels. The less open they are, the slower the load descends. Finally, release and remove the straps from the Skoots, and then the Skoots from the load. After you've finished, store the Skoots in an upright position. When operating Skoots, you should never overload the Skoots units, use worn or defective straps, raise the load without it being securely strapped or higher than necessary. Don't leave a raised load unattended, attach cranes or other lifting tackle to Skoots units, or interfere with the seals or hydraulics. And finally, a couple of safety reminders. If possible, always avoid working at height, manual handling and exposure to vibration and dust. Make sure you select the right equipment and consumables for your chosen job by considering the task, the material you're working on and the situation you're in. Ensure that users of the equipment are confident and competent, and that the tools themselves are in good working order. Pay extra attention to plugs, leads, casings, bits and blades. Make sure the equipment is within its safety check dates and assess all of the possible risks, including exposure to hand-arm vibration, dust, falling from height, manual handling and noise. And of course, always use the correct PPE and follow any site-specific instructions. If you're ever in doubt, always consult your supervisor.